be here. I'm new. I'm just trying to have some fun, and a bonus if I win. But we'll see what happens.
Hi, I'm Matthew Chen, and this is my debut. I'm super excited to be here and face off against Melissa. Here to have some fun as well. And, let's just have a great match.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. I'm your host, Kaleb Boatman, solo hosting once again. And today we've got a debut Warzone singles match for you. We've got Matthew Chen going up against Melissa Druhan. This should be a really good match. Two players we haven't seen before. Matthew Chen actually being a friend of Albert Weirdharma, and Melissa Druhan, you may have seen her on TWOHIG'S Trivia Night. So this should be a fun time. We're just going to get started. So introducing first, coming into the ring with a record of 0 wins, 0 defeats, making her movie Warzone debut, it is Melissa Druhan.
Hello.
And introducing second, coming into the ring, making his movie Warzone debut with 0 wins, 0 defeats, it is Matthew Chen.
Hello.
Okay, so we're ready to get started. So we will start you off with your first question, which will come in the category of, if I can actually get the document up, here we go, directors. Who directed Pacific Rim? Not to be confused with Atlantic Rim, Indian Rim, or Antarctic Rim, any other ocean. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
Guillermo del Toro.
And Melissa.
I don't know if you'll accept it, but Del Toro.
I don't think we can accept that. We would need the full name. So unfortunately, Matthew does start off with 1 point. Melissa does not get the point there. As we get into the next question, category of action and adventure. How many times has Linda Hamilton played the character of Sarah Connor? I will not do my Terminator impression because I don't want you both to hate me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get to the chopper. Oh, oops. Okay, let's start with Melissa.
3.
And Matthew.
I went with 4.
3 is correct. The first 2 and Dark Fate. We get into your next question, category of comedy. What is the last name of the family that the vacation films center around? Tied up 1. No perfect rounds this game, so I don't feel bad at the end if I say, and for the perfect round if you get this one right, because I always feel bad if somebody misses that one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Matthew.
I just put Smith.
And Melissa.
I was blanking, but I think I just got it Griswolds.
It is the Griswolds, but unfortunately not on the whiteboard. Can't give you the points, but the Griswolds are correct. Your fourth question comes in the category of romance/rom-com. What singer stars as Jamie in A Walk to Remember? Not to be confused with the sequel, A Run to Remember, or the prequel, A Light Stroll to Remember. I like that someone appreciates my jokes because most competitors don't. Or the people I work with. Pen down. Let's go to Melissa.
Mandy Moore.
And Matthew.
Mandy Moore.
Rapunzel herself. As we get into your next question. Your fifth question, category of classics. What instrument does Sam play in Casablanca? A movie that exists. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to Matthew.
Piano.
And Melissa.
Piano.
Both correct. Play it again, Sam, and the instrument he is playing is the piano as we get into your 6th question, category of scores and soundtracks. What Chuck Berry song does Marty perform at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance in Back to the Future? Time travel is complicated. I can attest that in person. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa.
I don't have it.
And Matthew.
Is it Johnny Be Good?
That is correct. As we get to your penultimate question in the category of animation. What country does the Aristocats take place in? Everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa.
France?
And Matthew.
France.
Who provided those funds? France. That is correct. As we get into your final question, category of Oscars. Name both of the films for which Denzel Washington has won an Oscar. Cody Newberry, big fan of Denzel Washington, enjoys those films a lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Melissa.
Malcolm X and Training Day?
And Matthew.
I put Philadelphia in Training Day.
Unfortunately, you both did get one of them, but Malcolm X and Philadelphia, he did not win for. He won for Glory. That was his first one. Malcolm X, he should have won for, but Al Pacino stole it from him. So 5-4. Matthew in the slight lead going into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. You're going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If you like what you spin, you can keep it. If you don't, you can spin again, but then you are stuck with it. You're going to get 5 questions, whatever category you get. Get it right, 2 points. Go to multiple choice, 1 point. Or if you get it wrong, other player gets a chance to steal. As I bring up our lovely wheel from wheeldeside.com, the categories we have to choose from tonight are Melissa's strengths of 90s Jim Carrey and 80s horror, Matthew's strengths of Pixar and Natalie Portman. We also have Oscars, 2010s movies, movie quotes, and war. So, Matthew, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
I'm going to defer.
Okay, Melissa, this is your spin.
Yay.
And your first spin lands on your strength of 80s horror. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I would like to take that.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so your first question, category of 80s horror. In The Lost Boys, at what kind of location does Sam first meet Alan and Eric Frog?
A beach?
That is incorrect, Matthew, for the 2-point steal.
I'm going to go with a bar.
Also incorrect, looking for a comic shop. As we get to your next question, in Prince of Darkness, Windham's body is consumed by what kind of creatures?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, beetles, B, scorpions, C, rats, D, maggots.
A.
A is correct for one. Third question, category 80s horror. In what horror film would you find the characters of R.J. McCready, Dr. Copper, and Childs?
I'm going to go multiple choice again, unfortunately.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A, The Thing, B, The Fly, C, Poltergeist, D, A Nightmare on Elm Street.
A.
A is correct for 1 point. And your penultimate question in the category of 80s horror, who plays the hotel cook Dick Halloran in The Shining?
I have to go multiple choice. Gosh, I'm blanking.
Okay, your multiple choice options are A. Tony Burton, B. Tony Todd, C. Robert Prosky, D. Scatman Carruthers.
B.
B is incorrect. Matthew, for the 1 point steal, your options again are A. Tony Burton, B. Tony Todd, C. Robert Prosky, D. Scatman Carruthers.
C.
C is also incorrect. We're looking for Scatman Carruthers. And your final question. What 80s horror film is the only film to be directed by Stephen King?
Maximum Overdrive.
That is correct for 2 points. Okay. So I have the score at Melissa with 8, Matthew with 5. As we go into Matthew's spin. And you land on the category of Pixar. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Okay, Matthew, your first question, category of Pixar. What company sponsors the King in Cars?
Dynaco.
That is correct for 2 points. In Monsters, Inc., what is the first name of the monster who constantly has a 2319 called on him?
George.
That is correct for 2 more points.
George Sanderson, I believe.
Even though the last name, invisible point. Who directed The Good Dinosaur?
Peter Son.
That is correct for 2 more points. In A Bug's Life, what is the name of the failed stunt that gets the circus bugs fired by P.T. Fleet?
Flaming Death.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question in the category of Pixar, who voices Stretch in Toy Story 3?
Bonnie Hunt.
That is incorrect, Melissa, for the 2-point steal.
Can I have the question again?
Yes. Who voices Stretch in Toy Story 3?
I just don't remember a character named Stretch. I'll just guess David Hasselhoff. I have no idea.
Also incorrect, looking for Whoopi Goldberg. Stretch is the octopus.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is 13-8 as we get into round 3. Round 3 is going to work like this. Both competitors are going to be able to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. The categories they will be able to choose from are Emma Stone, horror, actors and actresses, music/musicals, mystery thriller, crime, biopics, and 80s. We're going to let them pick their categories right now, and we will get back to you right now. Okay, so our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-pointer. Matthew has picked his 1 in horror, his 2 in actors and actresses, his 3 in music/musicals, and his 4 in Emma Stone, whereas Melissa has picked her 1 in mystery thriller, their 2 in music/musicals, her 3 in 80s, and her 4 in horror. So we will start off with Melissa since she is 5 points behind. So Melissa, your 1-pointer in mystery thriller. The Safdie brothers directed Adam Sandler in what 2019 thriller?
Uncut Gems?
That is correct for 1 point. Now for your 2-pointer in music/musicals. Name 2 of the 3 actresses who play the Dreamettes in Dreamgirls.
I can only think of one, Jennifer Hudson, but
Do you have one?
I'll guess Beyonce and Jennifer Hudson.
That is correct for 2 points.
Cool.
The other was Anika Nani Rose. Okay, and now for your 3-pointer in 80s, if you hit this, you do send it back over to Matthew. Who plays actress Mrs. Kendall in The Elephant Man?
Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have a guess either.
Nothing? Okay. Okay, so the correct answer was Anne Bancroft. And now for your 4-pointer into horror, which you must hit in order to avoid the TKO. In Wes Craven's Shocker, everyone the killer inhabits all have the same disability. What is that disability?
Tremors or seizures? I don't know.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, it is Matthew Chen. The correct answer was they walk with a limp. So Matthew does win by way of technical knockout, but both players played very well tonight. We're going to go to post-match interviews. We will give our winner a second to rest as we go talk to Melissa. Melissa, how do you feel about your first match?
I mean, I didn't do as well as I would hope, but that's okay. I'm new here, so I'm way more focused on quantity. Just want to play as much as possible, and I'm sure I'll get better as time goes on. So
not a bad strategy at all. Talking about quantity, you're probably maybe not as familiar with the competitors that we have, but if you are, is there anyone like you're wanting to face as far as your next match goes, or just whoever comes along?
Yeah, whoever wants to have a match, I'm for it. Because again, fun play.
Okay, sounds good. So we will go over to Matthew. Matthew, you won tonight. You starting off your record with a win. How are you feeling?
No, I'm feeling great. I was very stressed about that last question. You know, I didn't know if it would go back to me or not. But yeah, I'm feeling great. I'm super excited about this win. And yeah, great job, Melissa. Those 80s horror questions were really tough, though. And
yeah, that's a category, thanks to Mike Hanley, has gotten a little bit deeper because he uses it all the time. But now you are want to know, again, I'll ask you the same question. Is there anyone you're wanting to face next? You are now with a win. You actually are guaranteed, if you would like to, spot in our 32-person singles tournament starting next year. So are you looking forward to that potentially? And is there any name that you're like, oh, that guy, I want to take him down?
Yeah, no, I'm definitely interested. I want to play as much as I can, and so yes, I am very interested. And then I would love to play Albert one time, because
that
he's
would actually be a very fun match. And that would be a very fun match. So thank you to Matthew. Thank you to Melissa. This has been Multiplex Movie Warzone. Thank you all for watching.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.